What's up guys, Pyunka here, playing some Super Mario Run, but today in this video, I'm not going to be really talking about my gameplay. It'll be more of a tips on this game. So, first off, let's just start with the fact that this game is free to play on mobile. It's one of the best Mario games currently, because most Mario games you have to pay for, right? So this is the only free Mario game that I'm aware of that is out currently, and still is the best mobile game for Mario. So let's basically get into it. First off, Super Mario Run is a 2016 platform game developed and published by Nintendo for iOS and later Android. It is Nintendo's first mobile game that is part of one of the company's long-running and major franchises. Keep in mind, it is the only Super Mario Run game, or Mario Run, or Mario in general, that is currently out only on mobile. In Super Mario Run, the player controls Mario or other characters as they automatically run across the screen while timing jumps to collect coins and dodge enemies and hazards. As a Super Mario Run game, it contains a common plot wherein Mario must rescue Princess Peach, who has just been captured by Bowser. As most of the gameplay is, it's Bowser, the enemy, common. However, the player must also rebuild the Mushroom Kingdom, destroyed by Bowser. As you play, you can keep collecting toads and other things to help gain your kingdom more gradually. You can keep going. The game had development of series creator, I'm not really sure who, and its development team consisted mostly of the original Super Mario Run develop team, which is great, because if it was made by anybody else, I don't think many people would be playing it. Featuring many similar gameplay concepts adapted for ease of mobile controllers. It's simple, your thumb. The first 4 levels of Super Mario Run are free to play, but unlocking the rest of the game requires a one-time payment, or you can unlock all the star gems, or whatever they're called, the stars, whatever, they're pink coins that you could, or they're the rainbow coins that you can collect or whatever, I don't remember what they're called. Super Mario Run received an overall positive reviews by critics. Surprising! Reviewers genuinely praise the game's replay value and addictive gameplay, which here sends forth the game mode that I'm currently playing right now. Though common criticism was directed towards its comparatively high price in mobile market, as well as its required connectivity to the internet. With 50 million downloads, it became the most downloaded mobile game in the first week. The total figure of downloads was 300 million as of September 2018. It is now currently 2025 when I am making this video, and the downloads are a lot bigger now than it was then. Super Mario Run plays as a side-scrolling auto-runner platform game. The plot begins with Mario accepting Princess Peach's invitation to her castle, only to witness Bowser's kidnapping the princess and destroying the Mushroom Kingdom. Tasking Mario to undo his actions, Mario automatically runs from left to right and jumps on his own to clear small gaps or obstacles, as most common gameplays as is, but instead this one keeps running. It doesn't stop. The player can control Mario by tapping the touch screen to make him jump over larger obstacles. The longer screen is touched, the higher he jumps, obviously. Like other Super Mario games, the player must maneuver Mario over gaps, onto enemies, and into coins to collect them. The player's end goal is to steer Mario safely across the level and reach the flagpole before it's exhausted, and accumulate as many coins as possible. In addition to controlling when and how he jumps, a hidden ability exists where the player swipes and holds the screen in the direction opposite of Mario, stalling his jumps during the descent and moving him slightly in that direction. In addition to the main game, there is the Toad Rally, which is the one that I really love to play. It's the Toad Rally game mode where players can challenge ghost versions of other players, pre-recorded playthroughs of levels, access to Toad Rally requirements the player to use a rally ticket, which can be earned either through completing levels in the main game mode, trading My Nintendo coins, or in other game tasks. Playing either game mode earns the player coins that can be used to buy items and customizing their own Mushroom Kingdom. In a third gameplay mode compared to Farmville, the player can gain or lose toads that populate their Mushroom Kingdom in Toad Rallies. The player can unlock other characters to play as these games modes, such as Luigi, Princess Peach, Toad, Toadette, and Yoshi. These characters have slightly different gameplay attributes. Using different characters is not required to complete any level, but they give players the tools for completing levels with different approaches. Since launch, Nintendo has released updates introducing features and other changes. For example, a friendly run version of Toad Rally does not require any rally tickets. I didn't even know that. But can only be played up to 5 times per day. It will not earn the player coins for winning. An easy difficulty mode assists players having difficulty in beating levels in World Tour by granting them unlimited bubbles and removing the time limit. However, coins collected will not count while playing in that mode. Another update raised the maximum cap number of toads from 9,099 to 99,000 and added support for Game Center and Google Play games. A later update added 9 new level courses, Princess Daisy as a playable character, and buildings, all of which can be unlocked by completing various goals and challenges. The levels are themed as a forest, a ship packed with coins, and a whole ship armada. A new game mode titled Remix 10 has players run through 10 very short levels in a random order, with each level only taking a few seconds to complete. Since the release, Super Mario Run has come out with many new updates and many more to come, coming out with newer features such as blank blank, and received genuinely positive reviews from critics. Though the game might not come out with newer updates in the near future as of 2030. Though the game will still be playable on any platform, they will stop updates. While the game received positive reviews from publications, players of the game were more critical. The BBC noted that the game's user-driven App Store rating after 3 days of release was 2.5 stars out of 5, with the most common complaints about being the need for persistent internet connection and the fixed US 10 price point compared similar games on the store. The game's Toad Rally mode was a point of division for players as well. Some praised the mode, while others expressed concern that its competitive features would prevent players without high amount of skill from being able to advance development of their Mushroom Kingdom, as well as the rally ticket entry system being seemingly unnecessary for a game without microtransactions. Industry annihilist Michael Pachter suggested that the low user ratings reflect the non-traditional single point of purchase approach from the monetization, and the mobile gamers are more amenable towards free-to-play games that provide a larger amount of free content before any microtransactions are required to proceed forward. Big Industry noted that mobile gamers have been highly critical of games with hard paywalls that require in-app purchases to continue, and the last several years of free-to-play mobile games has created consumers unwilling to pay for mobile games, a factor Nintendo will not need to contend with for its future applications. Polygon considered that based on the negative feedback from players that Nintendo kept too many of its own practices for its consoles and handhelds, such as the use of the friend code system and the lack of planned expansions into Super Mario Run, as well as ensuring typical mobile gaming practices, and believe that Nintendo should have worked better to adapt the game for the expectations of mobile games. Responding to the player complaints, Miyamoto acknowledged the Nintendo and made a mistake with the game's pricing at the Game Awards 2017. It was nominated the best mobile game. From all this information that I've gathered, Super Mario Run will always and probably will be the only Super Mario game that Nintendo makes on any mobile device. So if you're looking forward to any newer games coming out, I would honestly give up on that dream and hope, because I doubt that they'll come out with anything new. But in the meantime, just keep playing the game, enjoy the updates until it does stop, because matter of fact, I'm going to be playing this a lot more now that I found out about this information. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to please subscribe, like, and hit the bell whenever I make a new video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!